Heading now to North America, and US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has suggested the return of US troops to Panama could help secure the strategically important canal. This proposal, made during his visit to Panama, includes reopening US military bases and naval air stations with troops deployed on a rotational basis. Let's hear what Pete Hegseth had to say.
In Panama, and we're grateful that they've welcomed U.S. troops on Panamanian soil by invitation through rotational joint exercises, and that's what you'll see in the Memorandum of Understanding, is an opportunity to revive, whether it's the military base, naval air station, locations where U.S. troops can work with Panamanian troops to enhance capabilities and cooperate in a rotational way.
Well, Hegseth also pushed for US warships to have free passage through the canal, which is vital for American trade. The Panamanian government quickly rejected the idea, stating that it would not accept foreign military bases on its soil. Officials also made it clear that they would seek compensation for services rather than providing free access to US warships. Here is what Panama's Security Minister Frank Abrego had to say.
Panamá esclareció a través del señor presidente Mulino de que no podemos aceptar bases militares ni sitios de defensa.
In a strong yet measured response, economic ministers of the ASEAN bloc have announced they will not take retaliatory action against the United States, despite Washington's sweeping new tariffs. After a special video conference meeting, the ministers expressed deep concern over the US's unilateral tariff moves, specifically those announced on April the 2nd and the most recent suspension on April the 9th. ASEAN, which collectively stands as the world's fifth largest economy, says it's ready to engage in dialogue instead of confrontation. The meeting was chaired by Malaysia's Minister of Investment, Trade and Industry, Tengku Zafrul Aziz, as Malaysia currently holds the rotating chair of the 10-member bloc. Meanwhile, China is also weighing in with talks in Minister Zafrul's. China's Commerce Minister Wang Wentao signalled Beijing's readiness to cooperate with ASEAN, vowing to address trade concerns through equal-footed dialogue and to safeguard the global multilateral trade system in the face of US actions. 2611 plotter Tatawur Rana has landed in New Delhi after being extradited by the National Investigation Agency, or the NIA, from the United States. Rana's extradition is the biggest in recent times and a major diplomatic win for India. A multi-agency Indian team has brought him back on a special flight. It's been 17 years since the 2611 terror attacks and 15 since Rana was arrested by the FBI on US soil. Reportedly, Tatawur Rana is to be lodged in Tihar jail upon his arrival to India. Rana will also be produced before a special NIA court at Patiala House. The NIA will seek his custodial interrogation. Officials hope this interrogation will reveal new leads and possibly expose the involvement of Pakistani state actors in the 2611 terror attacks in Mumbai. Staying in the Indo-Pacific, and Han Dong-hoon, the former leader of South Korea's ruling People Power Party, has announced his candidacy for president just 2 months ahead of the country's elections on June the 3rd. His announcement comes after the impeachment of former President Yoon Suk-yeol following a controversial martial law declaration. During a press conference, Han vowed to lead a political and generational transformation, proposing constitutional reforms, including a 4-year renewable presidency and a bicameral legislature. He emphasised the need to end political strife by synchronising presidential and National Assembly elections. Han, once a key figure in Yoon's inner circle, now faces competition from within his party from other presidential hopefuls, including Kim Moon-soo and Ahn Cheol-soo. Staying in